So phobias, let's talk about phobias. When it comes to phobias, it's an interesting story how I started my path to where I am today. And what it was I had a phobia. Happened is of water, getting out my depth of water. So if I couldn't stand, then I would sort of panic, and it's just again I just had to be away from it. And so what I did is I bought a book, and in this book it had fast phobia model. And I looked at this and I thought, there's only one page here. There's only one page to writing it. I looked over, there was nothing there. I go, is that it? Is that the technique? This is going to get rid of a phobia. And I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it at all. But I suspended my beliefs, put that to one side, and I thought, right, let's go with it. Let's go and see what I can do. And I followed the fast phobia model, and it worked. I was fine after that. It was absolutely fine. There's no problems, no issues at all. So that obviously altered my belief system, and that only took about 10 minutes to do. When it comes to phobias, it shouldn't take very long. It's one session to deal with. Most people what people are scared of is not the actual stimulus. Say for example the spider. What they're scared of is their representation of the spider. So they are scared of the picture that they're doing in their head with sounds attached to it. They've got a massive picture. I mean, we did a compulsion blowout technique, me and another trainer, and you can actually see how people can be really scared, frightened of spiders. If you've got a massive image of something that's looking at you, massive like that, then it's going to frighten you. And so it's not the actual spider, it's the actual representation or the picture or the thing, how you represent it in your head, that is scaring you. Which makes it very easy to get rid of, because all I have to do then is teach you how to control these images in your head. So if you look up fast phobia model, that's going to deal with a phobia. You don't need to do 3 months of therapy or aversion therapy or anything like that. It's very easy to deal with, and it should, as I said, it's going to take one session to deal with. Most of the time, most people, it's 10 minutes. And after that, you should be able to either hold the spider, go up to a certain height level, be around the birds that you're scared of, be around snakes. So again, it gives you a choice to be scared or not be scared. So it gives you an extra choice, because what most people are, they don't have a choice. It's just an automatic reaction, bah! And they're off. Yeah. So this gives you a choice to be rational. So you can say, all right, that is a dangerous snake, it's worth being scared of. Or you can, as I said, if it's safe, then you can actually choose to actually engage with the snake or the spider or whatever. So that's phobias. They're pretty easy to deal with. Anxiety. So what 95% of people are doing or teaching is this. When I get anxious, then I do this. Coping strategies. What I believe, because do you really want to have to get anxious to then do the coping strategies? I don't. So I would teach, okay, let's break these patterns, the automatic patterns that are getting you there, and then let's teach you how to do relaxation. Let's teach you how to do happiness. Let's teach you how to do sensory acuity, which is so for someone who's socially anxious. So you need to learn, it's about building competence in areas that are making you anxious. You're focusing on the wrong things. If you want to do a course and understand anxiety, then you are going to be experiencing anxiety. So that's not what you want to do. So these patterns, and you've seen these on, if you've seen my other videos, it's exactly the same as depression. You must break these patterns before you do anything else. Yeah. So physiology. So your breathing, your posture, your focus. What are you focusing on? Again, if you're focusing on anxiety, you're going to experience anxiety. So it doesn't matter which context. If you're trying to understand how anxiety works. Again, it's going to become more real to you, and you're going to experience it more. And focus is also what pictures you're focusing on as well. So because you must be doing all of these three triad to actually experience anxiety. So language patterns. So that's internal dialogue is very key, because most people are really talking really fast. They're talking really, really fast and loud when they go into certain contexts. So, for example, if someone's socially anxious, they've got loud internal dialogue going off really, really fast, which is scaring them. So it's really, really scaring them. And obviously, accompanying that, you've got the physiology. So the breathing's really shallow, and it's chest breathing rather than from the diaphragm down below in the stomach. And the focus on pictures, again, internalizing pictures, representing things that are making them feel anxious. So before you do anything, you must break these patterns first, yeah, before you actually get on. So, and that will come in a later video. I'll show you how to break these patterns. But again, just a few ideas for you though are collapse anchors. You can do some NLP new code games. Exercise. Again, exercise is a brilliant one because it changes your breathing, it changes your focus, and it changes your physiology all at the same time. So, and then you can also put in your headphones and listen to music. So therefore, it's dealing with your internal dialogue. So exercises, you must do exercise every day if you have anxiety. If you don't, in fact, let me put it this way: if you want anxiety in your life, if you want depression in your life as well, don't do exercise. Don't do any, especially aerobic exercise. So if you want those in your life, then don't do any exercise. But thank you very much. This is MindBody Project.